Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't be lonely, won't you start all your reading? We just can't wait to be hearing.
Good morning, and welcome to Story Time. Thank you so much for joining in. You know it's Friday when we're here dancing away. Thank you so much for joining in. I hope that you had a lovely week, and I hope that you have a beautiful weekend ahead as well. Thank you so much for joining in wherever you are this morning, or indeed wherever you are joining us from if it is later for the recordings. Thank you so much for being here. Please remember to leave us a message. Let us know you are here so we can say hi to you, and of course, so we can know that you joined in and had fun with us. Thank you so much for joining us on Storytime. A wonderful book awaits, and today we're bringing back a special one, Love, Sophia on the Moon. This one written by two people I admire so much, ANICA MROSE RISSI, a friend of ours here at Storytime, and of course Mika Song. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime, and I'm glad that you're here. This one is a beautiful one indeed, and being read with permission of Hyperion, and of course Little Brown for young readers. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime today. Absolutely excited, and I'm glad that you're here. Thank you indeed for joining in. And remember, too, that we will be having Marietta Apollonia joining us on May 11th. So, yes, let's keep our ears open for that one, eyes open for that one, as Marietta will be here for some fun with us on Storytime. Thank you so much for joining in. Love, Sophia on the Moon, coming right up. This one I enjoy so much. And indeed, as we continue this week to celebrate, the mother's love, and we get to see this beautiful relationship unfold in front of us, and also that relationships are not always smooth. Sometimes we do hit some hiccups, and we have some hiccups and hit some road bumps, but we continue the love. The love remains strong. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime today. Absolutely love it that we are here together. Love, Sophia on the Moon, coming right up. But who is with us this morning? Good morning to you. How are you doing, Sarah and Nathan? Thank you so much for joining us out there in sunny and cool Illinois. Well, sunny and cool Illinois, I will take that today. Happy Friday, you say? Well, happy Friday to you indeed. Thank you so much for joining us on Storytime. Absolutely glad that you are here with us. Yes, indeed. And of course, we don't forget you, Amanda. Thank you so much for joining in. Jamie, good morning to you as well. Thank you so much for joining us on Storytime today. Sarah and Nathan out in sunny and cool Illinois. Thank you indeed for being here with us. Good morning to you, Christine Costa. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for joining in. And of course, Miles and Owen out there in sunny Massachusetts. Thank you so much for joining in. I hope it is a little bit sunny out here in Oakland too. I've not checked the weather today, but yes, I hope that it is too. It sounds amazing out there. Enjoy it. And of course, I'm glad that you're here with us on Storytime, and hopefully after this, you get a walkabout in the sunshine. Thank you for being here, and let's get ready for our story, Love, Sophia on the Moon, coming right up. And I must say, too, that some books that we've not gotten to, or one book that we've not gotten to this week as we continue to celebrate Mama's Love, well, this one is called Mama. Do You Know What I Like by Justin Villanueva and Andrew Rogers. And I just thought I should give it a special mention as well. Beautiful book, one that we must check out for sure. If you have not, Well, go back to the Storytime archives. We do have Mama, do you know what I like? Try it, check it out. A beautiful one indeed. One definitely you must get next time you go to the library. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime, and I'll catch you on the other side of this short message when we're back for a story for today. Love, Sophia on the Moon. Thank you indeed for being here. I'll catch you on the other side of this short message.
This is ANICA MROSE RISSI, author of The Teacher's Pet, Watch Out for Wolf, Love, Sophia on the Moon, the Anna Banana chapter book series, and Hide and Don't Seek and other very scary stories. And you are watching Storytime with Mr. Lamata.
Yes, indeed. Welcome back. Thank you, ANICA MROSE RISSI, giving us them wonderful books indeed, including this one today, Love, Sophia on the Moon. ANICA MROSE RISSI and Mika's song, and of course Hyperion and a Little Brown for young readers. So are you ready for this one? Here we go. And I must say too that when you look on the inside, you get to see there's a whole complete illustration of the moon, or at least look at that with all its craters and all. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, thought I should share that. So if you get it from the library, usually they're bound tightly, so you might not be able to see that. But hopefully, you get copies where you're able to see it. Maybe a little library near you has it. Ah, look at that. I just love that. Doesn't that say just scream out spring? Yes, spring is here. Aww. Love, Sophia on the Moon by ANICA MROSE RISSI, illustrated by Mika Song, and of course being read with permission of Hyperion and Little Brown for young readers. Oh, and there we go too, indeed, signed to us by ANICA MROSE RISSI. Here we go. Sophia does not look very happy in that one, does she? Ah. Dear Mom, I am running away and won't ever come back. From now on, I'll live on the moon. Don't try to stop me. Love, Sophia. Yes. What could be wrong? Dear Mom, I am running away and won't ever come back. From now on, I live on the moon. Don't try to stop me. Love, Sophia on the moon. Oh, come back. Don't go, Sophia. Dear Sophia, oh no, that's a shame. I was about to make cookies. Now who will lick the beater? Perhaps Mr. Wobbles will help. Have a good trip. Love, Mom. Dear Mom, there is mail on the moon, so I guess you could send cookies. Mr. Wobbles came with me. Don't even try to get us back. Love, Sophia. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Dear Sophia, these cookies taste best when you dip them in milk. But I couldn't send milk to the moon. There is milk here, though, if you need it, if you want it. Please tell Mr. Wobbles I miss him. Love, Mom. Oh, I can almost smell those cookies, freshly baked. Dear Sophia, these cookies taste best when you dip them in milk. But I couldn't send milk to the moon. There is milk here, though, if you want it. Please tell Mr. Wobbles I miss him. Love, Mom. Oh. Dear Mom, I don't need milk. These cookies are great danked in moon juice. Mr. Wobbles and our new friend Frogbert agree. We met him while riding unicorns and chasing starfish. There are no timeouts on the moon. We like it here very much. Love, Sophia. Yes, there are no timeouts here on the moon. We like it very much. Love, Sophia. Oh my, riding unicorns. Dear Sophia, since you're not coming home, I will need to find a new use for your bed. If you see any cows jumping over the moon, will you tell them they can sleep here? Love, Mom. Ah, yes. Since you're not coming back, I will need to find a new use for your bed. If you see any cows jumping over the moon, will you tell them they can sleep here? Love, Mom. Ah. Dear Mom, the cows say there are no bedtimes on the moon. We don't even need a bed. We will stay up all night playing moonball and making messes, and no one will yell if things break. Love, Sophia. Oh my. Dear Mom, the cows say there are no bedtimes on the moon. We don't even need a bed. We will stay up all night playing moonball and making messes, and no one will yell if things break. Love, Sophia. Oh my. Love, Sophia. Dear Sophia, good news. I found someone nice to sleep in your bed. His name is Grog, and he came here from the moon. He says he ran away and is never going back because the man on the moon was mean. I've invited him to stay with me. What should I make for dinner? I bet he'd like spaghetti. I am glad you're having so much fun. Love, Mom. I'm glad you're having so much fun. Love, Mom. Ah. Dear Mom, moon kids are all very allergic to spaghetti. You should serve Grog mud pies and old soggy spinach instead. We're having starlight soup. We're having starlight soup with moonberry tarts, and Frogbert made asteroid tea. After dinner, he will teach us how to moonwalk. Mr. Wubble says hello, and don't worry, he's not homesick. There is still lots for us to do on the moon. Love, Sophia. Can you moonwalk out there? Love, Sophia. Yes, there's still so much for us to do on the moon. Dear Sophia, I told Grog about bedtime, and he's excited to try pajamas and have me read him books. He already picked out the story for tonight. I told him it's your favorite too. If you see Grog's father, could you tell him Grog is safe? I am sure he must be worried, even though he yelled, Love, Mom. Aw. If you see Grog's father, could you please tell him Grog is safe? I'm sure he must be worried, even though he yelled, Love, Mom. Aw. Dear Mom, is it the story with the princess and the staircase of wishes? Mr. Wubbles loves that one. I do too. Love, Sophia. Oh, oh yes. Dear Mom, is it the story with the princess and the staircase of wishes? Mr. Wubbles loves that one. I do too. Love, Sophia. Ah. Dear Sophia, yep, that's the one, but it won't be the same without you here to do the voices and tell me what you would wish. I hope you are still making wishes on the moon. Love, Mom. Aw, dear Sophia. Yep, that's the one. But it won't be the same without you here to do all the voices and tell me what you would wish. I hope you're still making wishes on the moon. Love, Mom. Aw. Aw. Dear Mom, Mr. Wobbles. Mr. Wobbles says he thinks Grog might secretly be moonsick. Maybe you should send him home. I bet the man on the moon would be happy to see him. You could come here too if you want. Love, Sophia. Aw. Dear Sophia, Grog likes that idea. So do I. See you at the landing pad at past a comet. Love, Mom. Dear Mom, when you come to the moon, could you please bring soft blankie? Mr. Wobbles forgot to pack it. Love, Sophia. Ah, I love it. Yay. Oh, yay. Dear Sophia, even when you're mad, I love you to the moon. And I love you all the way back. Welcome home. Love, Mom. Aw. Yes, indeed. Dear Sophia, even when you're mad, I love you to the moon. And I love you all the way back. Welcome home. Love, Mom. Aw. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I love you all the way to the moon and back. And that is the end of our story. Love this one so much. Love, Sophia on the moon. I'll catch you on the other side of this short break.
This is ANICA MROSE RISSI, author of The Teacher's Pet, Watch Out for Wolf, Love, Sophia on the Moon, the Anna Banana chapter book series, and Hide and Don't Seek and other very scary stories. And you are watching Storytime with Mr. Lamata.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you indeed for joining me on Storytime today. I hope you enjoyed this wonderful book that we had today. And this one is called Love, Sophia on the Moon, written by ANICA MROSE RISSI and illustrations by Mika. Amazing duo, amazing team right there, bringing us this wonderful book. And of course, read with permission of Hyperion, or indeed Little Brown for young readers. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. I hope you enjoyed it. And two, if you go back in our archives, we do have an interview with or a discussion, a conversation with ANICA MROSE RISSI, which was just amazing, and you get to learn a little more about the book as well, a lot more about the book. So thank you so much for joining in. And I just love this part of the book where it says, Dear Sophia, even when you're mad, I love you to the moon, and I love you all the way back. Welcome home. Love, Mom. Yes, we all do get upset. We all do get mad. And it is, of course, sometimes we just need a little time to ourselves, a little time away to decompress, a little time to de-stress. And it is totally okay. But remember, too, that love remains always. Thank you so much for joining in. Yes, to all the mothers out there, thank you for the love you keep giving and for amazing humans that you are. Thank you so much for, being the amazing people that you are, genuinely are, and indeed helping those little ones thrive, indeed, and helping many, many others thrive. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Appreciations all around, and I hope that you enjoyed the books that we had for you this week. It is Friday today. We're closing out, but of course, we'll be back on Monday with another great lineup. Remember, too, that April is Autism Awareness Month. Yes, so we'll be bringing books about that, and of course, it is also National Poetry Month. So we'll definitely be bringing lots of poetry books as well here on Storytime. So thank you so much for joining in. Look out for what's coming. Beautiful, beautiful books coming our way. Some old favorites and some brand new, of course. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. I hope that you enjoyed the wonderful stories that we read. And one that we didn't get to this week, this one is called Mama, do you know what I like? And I must say to check out that one. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. One more time, let us see who was with us before we go away. Thank you so much for joining in, Amanda, West, and of course Sarah and Nathan out there in sunny and yet cool Illinois. Thank you so much for joining in. And you're saying happy Friday to everybody. Well, happy Friday to you, my dears. Thank you so much for being here on Storytime. Appreciate you all the way around. Thank you. And indeed, hugs. Just like Sophia, love you to the moon and back. Thank you so much for joining in. And as well, too, out there in Massachusetts, where it is sunny today. Thank you so much for joining us. Miles and Owen, thank you for being here. And of course, Christine Costa, hugs to you all. Indeed, I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for being here with us on Storytime. And of course, if you have recommendations, please do send them our way. Let us know what books you're looking at, and of course we will try our very best to bring them here to Storytime. This has been Storytime for this week. This has been Storytime on this beautiful Friday morning out here in Oakland. I hope that it is beautiful where you are as well. And indeed, we hope that you have a wonderful weekend ahead. And we'll see you on Monday for more Storytime. Please don't forget that we do have Marietta Apollonia and, of course, Jack the Library Cat. They will be here on May 11th, coming right up. And a few more books coming our way before then, too, that we'll be bringing here to Storytime. So look out, keep an eye out. Those books are coming our way here on Storytime. Lots of fun coming to us. Thank you so much for being here, friends. I hope that you are well. Hugs. And I'll see you again on Monday for more Storytime. Please remember to tell your loved ones that you love them. Show them that you love them. Yes, make use of this wonderful time that we have together. Much love from me. Bye-bye.
Storytime with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, Storytime with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing Storytime with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, Storytime with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all reading? I just can't wait to be hearing Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, Storytime with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all reading? We just can't wait to be hearing. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all reading? We just can't wait to be hearing